Yo, we here, episode 38 of the Everyday Gyms podcast. Sean is with us today. Deontay's with us today. Hopefully, Quarter be in. I think he got a little tied up, but we'll catch you on the next one if not. How y'all feeling, fellas?
We here, baby. What's going on?
I hear that. I
Yeah,
hear
man.
that. We got what? We got a divisional round this week in the NFL. We're gonna start off with the Commanders and the Lions. Who y'all think gonna win, and what you think the point spread gonna be?
I'll let Deontay go.
Detroit is favored by 8. Last time I checked. I know this. Washington better come to play. You ain't gonna be able to play them the way you played Tampa.
Yeah.
Gonna have to put up some numbers. But Detroit is my pick to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm sticking with it. Detroit wins, and they better not. Y'all better blow them out. Y'all better beat them by at least 10. Because if you keep it close and they get the ball last, we already know Washington comes through in the clutch.
Yeah.
But I say I get Detroit 38-30.
Okay. That's a pretty high scoring game. Okay.
Well, that's what we thought Tampa and them was gonna be, but that was a defensive minded game. But
Yeah. That was game of the week last week too. That was a real good game. Um, I'm going with the Lions, of course. My bias ass. Um, I got a 27-13. And 27-13. I think that is. I don't think they can compete with this. I think if was it Jaden Daniels, um, he better not give us no gifts. He give us a gift, he fucked. I think any gift he give us, we scoring on the play. So, if they can keep it low, they can possibly beat us. But I think if they can't stop, especially in the run with us getting Montgomery back, it's gonna be a real bad day for them, especially if we control that clock. You know what I mean? So I got Detroit 27-13.
Um, well, I would start with what the Commanders need to avoid. Yeah, they don't want to get into behind the chains early. Kind of want to start. You want to have those first couple drives when you want scripted to be clicking. Because lines are real explosive. They can they can give you just pick your poison. So they can give you the run, they can give you balance, they can go pass and just dictate. They got that really good old line, so you want to be effective some kind of way with pressure, even if you're doing some man blitz or stunts or whatever, delayed blitzes to kind of throw JG off. But even with that, he can go to the immediate passes. He don't have to force no deep routes. So, um, yeah, whoever you got underneath need to be locked in. Uh, for the Lions dealing with the Commanders, I think they will want to keep the middle of the field clogged up where he got a lot of those passes is going to the outside the numbers, and hopefully you can make a play off them. Um, what the Steelers did against them, I would think they would look at and try to install some of those coverages that can condense the pocket, pressure him, because that's where you want to win at, getting that pressure. Because he gonna move. He ain't gonna see the first read ain't there. Pocket may be getting shaky. He gonna make a play. He gonna get out the way. So you kind of expecting that, and you gotta look at a few of his tendencies to see where he tends to go when he feels that way. So, but yeah, you wanna do that man coverage. It's gonna be a lot of pressing. So try to force those tight windows for him because he's accurate. You want to do that for the defense, and offensively, don't get don't get don't get cute. Lions don't get cute. I know
Yeah.
Ben want to get spicy and throw some, all the trickery stuff. Save that.
Just do
Win
this
the
fucking
game.
job, yo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you're auditioning to probably go get a head coaching job, but don't worry about all that right now. Win the game, play your game. If you need to make you may have you might have a bad drive where you got some penalties or something. You might have to pull off some trickery on the special team, do a trick play there. That's fine, but you know, we can see a guard going out for for a touchdown and all that. When you up, I can see you doing that, but you know,
Not if it's fucking 13,
don't
13.
get cute. Yeah, don't get cute early. Don't get cute early.
Do we get
Um,
anybody else back besides Montgomery? Is that it? Anybody else come back on the defensive side?
should be Montgomery and Arnold.
Arnold. Okay, yeah, Terry Arnold.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, that's going to help. You know, you got Sonic and Knuckles back. So, um, that's something that the Commanders got to deal with, and they got to figure it out. So it's a chess match. All these games gonna be chess matches. So you got
Mhm.
Cliff against Wit, Cliff, not Wit, but Glenn, and you got Ben versus Wit. So that's gonna be that's the part I'm looking at to see how they gonna scheme each other out, and I can see it up in the 30s. I don't know if they can keep up if they not getting the looks that they want as far as the Commanders, but they gonna have to, like Beyonce said, you're gonna have to. Like you said, have 30 in your pocket. Yeah, you
Better
definitely
show up
need.
with it already there.
Yeah, you need it already there. So that's that. But I got the Lions. Um. So yeah.
Okay. Next game, Texans and Chiefs. I mean, I got the Chiefs. I've been hearing a lot about the Texans defense, possibly holding them if they can keep it to a low scoring game, possibly keep them to about below 20. They could possibly win this game. They'll keep them below 20. Um, I don't know if they're gonna be able to run the ball, if Mix can run through that defense. Um, if I'm going with the Chiefs, but I'm going to say the Chiefs are probably going to end up winning 2017.
Oh, you got it as a tight one. It's gonna come. It's gonna come down to a field goal.
Yeah, because that's how them niggas win. Every game feels like. I mean, they have been picking up offensively, getting a little better offensively, but I just that's just their way of winning. The fucking fourth quarter, find a way to win by 3, assholes. Fucking hate them niggas, dog.
Um. I I think that yeah, the Texans gonna have to really they're gonna have to play as good as they did defensive last week. Um.
Yeah,
And their offense, that old line gonna be in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you. Because not just Chris Jones, I just think a lot of those dudes can make plays, and if they're able to get pressure early, CJ gonna have to do a lot of work. Um, and yeah, so it I can see it being low, kind of. You know how you see a boxing match where they just trying to see who slip up first,
yeah.
but ain't nobody slipping up. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be kind of like that, and then is gradually the Chiefs gonna start getting in the rhythm. And then you know it may be a tall hill to climb for the Texans. So because they need Joe, they need like Mixon to do something.
Yeah,
They need something to take that. Because CJ, you don't want him giving gifts, and he didn't had a lot of them this year.
yeah,
So you know they're gonna be wanting to do that. It's the same thing with him, like I was talking about with Jaden. Like you want to clog up that middle, you want to affect those open lanes and force tight windows to try to make plays. At least if it's incomplete, if you gonna get to it, you know what I'm saying. So that's what's far for the Chiefs, and then for the Texans, man, if y'all can, that secondary can play like that, and that front can get pressure at least to disrupt that timing of the Chiefs and throw off Pacheco. You got a shot. You got a shot.
I
But
think I think Mixon. If he gets, I think if he can reach the 100-yard mark, I think they win this game. I don't think he's going to do it. But I think if he reaches the 100-yard mark, I think they can win this game.
But we
yeah,
know
because that just
he's gonna be the key to the game.
yeah.
And but as far as the Chiefs go, they got Hollywood Brown back. D Hop is just there. And Kelsey, if they got Taylor Swift in the building, that's when he plays.
I
So,
hate that fucking
Yeah,
mustache
I'm
and
just
her.
about to say that too.
so they got the Swifty in the building.
If
It
if you
might
got
be a
it,
fucking. This might be an ass whooping, bro.
yeah.
This might
I'm
be
about to
an ass
say
whooping.
if
So they can show her every play they score.
if this
Ah, look at her. Why are you showing this bitch?
this if they don't, like I said, if they're able to get pressure early and disrupt that O line with the Texans O line, and they can start running the ball, and if they can just look explosive that we haven't seen, which is possible, yeah, it might be a BTA game, and this is when Kelsey will just look like 2 years ago out of nowhere. You're like, all right, this is getting ugly. So,
I need the niggas to get beat, right? Like I would love the Texans to win, just so I can see the look on all those fucking Chiefs fans' faces.
oh well, well,
Like that shit on was it White Man Can't Jump when a white boy got knocked out and the music started to play. He's like, "Oh, Danny boy," like I would
well,
love that to be the case.
you might
Like,
get that depending on who wins that Bills and Ravens. So
yeah, yeah, that's
those two
true.
teams are capable.
What you got to score, Deontay?
The score, 24-13.
Mm, okay,
24-13 Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm proud about around there. I was gonna say 24-14.
okay. Rams and Eagles. I think the Rams are going to win. I don't if I don't know what they're going to do with Jalen Hurts. I don't know if you're going to play conservative. I don't think you can play conservative with him this week. Um, what y'all have won 8 in a row, 7 in a row. Rams.
They didn't
Uh,
win their last game in the regular season because they didn't play
So
no
it's like
backup.
they're like
So
eight
no,
and one or something like that.
yeah,
Like eight,
8 in a row.
like 8-1 or something like that. So I don't think you can play conservative with Jalen Hurts. Let the nigga throw the ball. AJ Brown cannot have one catch for 10 yards. That's not going to work. I mean, you can't. I don't know if unless that man run for 26 attempts for $175. All right, cool.
he had 255 the last time they played, right?
But I don't think this is the same. They played early in the season, right?
No, this was like that was probably their last loss before they went on another run.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Go ahead.
I would say I don't think they're gonna it's gonna be the type of a game this time. I think the Rams have found that stride. They do have the weapons. Offensively, they can't run with them. But I do believe that they have enough weapons to kind of move the chains, keep that boy off the field. But I think for me, I think if you stack the box and say I'm gonna make Jalen Hurts beat me, I think they can do that. And I don't think that they feel he's healthy enough or whatever the case may be for them to actually win this game if they do that. Like, nigga, you gonna have to run through 8 niggas every play. And I don't think they're gonna let Jalen Hurts throw the ball enough to do that. So I got the Rams. I got the Rams. I got the Rams 21-17.
Yeah, I feel like the Rams are quite possibly the most dangerous team in this fucking playoff because they
Agreed.
just have that type of firepower. Even though you don't see it every game, it's there. And when is Cooper Kupp gonna show up? Will this be the day? Because they're gonna need him. But I'm gonna take Philly. I'm gonna give Philly the slight edge on this one. I think it'll be like a field goal type game where it'll be 21-17, 21-24, or something like that.
Okay.
The weather will be a factor.
Oh shit! I seen that too. Thank you for reminding me. It's gonna be cold with a possibility of snow.
So
Snow here, ain't it? Sick.
it could be depending on how they do with the field, they may let the snow rock probably. So because they probably feel that gives them a advantage. So it can. I think that changes. I think both teams gonna have two different type of game plans depending on how the weather plays. Um, Now for them, they don't mind running the ball. That probably what they want to do. Um, so, but like you said, that kind of if you feel that you can't throw the ball along with the weather, that really you gotta get creative. That's what I've been saying with them the whole time. Um, and this weather is making it a different type of game for both to me. I can't really even say what we would do in the snow. In the snow. So it's like I don't know what to expect, honestly. Like I've been thinking about it, and I'm in my mind. I'm thinking it might play out like that. If y'all may remember that Green Bay and San Fran game a couple years ago when they had that snow, and it was they was just it was like super low scoring, and then like San Fran special teams basically won the game on
Yeah, they
some
blocked the what was it, a blocked field goal or some shit?
either
They
blocked
ran.
the field goal, and I think they blocked the punt.
Yeah, they ran a point. They ran a point back too, or some shit. It was
Yeah,
special
something
teams, and
crazy.
like they was winning on all phases like that.
Yeah, it was like that. So the team that can kind of can navigate the weather and use all three phases, you know, should pull it off. But like I said, for us to make it a game, you gotta have gotta use the right core guys to me. Like in that second level, can't put certain dudes in that second level because I just don't think they can make the plays that if Saquon does break through, that can make the tackle, make the open field play. Because that's where it's gonna matter. Because he can get to the second level and it's all hell break loose. So I think that's where it matters for us. Like can't play soft, none of that tackling legs and all that diving at legs. Like, come on, man, gotta hit. So
Tackling the
and
cold hurt.
offensively, like you said, Cooper Cup, they need to find that rhythm with Cup. He may have some. I know in the Vikings game he was kind of bracketed half the game, but he was getting open at points. They just weren't going to him, and half the time he was bracketed. So they probably do the same thing too. So it's gonna be focused on Puka. Um, if Higby's back, that's another that helps the offense a lot because now you got somebody who can really find those open lanes and make a play. But the offense gotta get going. Gotta get going and stay hot. Can't have
Who's
no
our running back again? I'm
self-inflicted.
sorry.
Huh?
Running back is I forgot his name.
Aaron
Kyron?
Williams.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
gonna be a
Kyron. Yeah.
if it snows or whatever it may be. We keep those. He ain't even gotta like. I don't think he gotta like do a lot. He's just just keep chains moving, 3 yards, 4 yards, stuff like that.
But he better not have that fumbleitis out there. And
That's what
that,
I'm about to say. With the weather, he can't be he gotta keep that ball to the chest
Yeah,
because they're gonna be going for it. Because they've seen him have that issue. They played him when we played him before he fumbled. So they're gonna be going for that. Um, that's a big thing. Keeping the turnovers from
yeah.
happening. Even when it goes to Stafford, can't be giving away gifts. Can't be. Because it's not the same team we were throughout the year, but you don't want those because you just don't know how to respond to that sometimes. Because this is still a young defense, so it's like you give up on a 3-and-out or you make a interception, and then it's like, all right, the defense got to figure out how to make a play. That building, you know what I'm saying, crowd into it. It's a different those different factors can so they're gonna have to be all locked in, everybody, to win this. I'm riding with the squad, so but they take that L. I think those will be the reasons if they don't have all they ducks in a row.
What's your final score? You think?
The win, it's gonna be dramatic. Some insane like 21-20, some shit like that. You gotta win off a field or something crazy. Um, yeah, around that 20 something. Yeah,
Okay.
like 20-24, something like that.
Okay. Deon, tell what you got.
I already gave you mine.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. For them,
Yeah, you got
oh damn, my fault, my fault. I think, I think everybody, the game that all eyes are gonna be on, the Ravens and the Bills.
yeah.
I'm gonna give my score now. It's just right out the gate. I think it's gonna be about 28-30. 28-30 Ravens. Um, as long, like you said, I just don't go away from the plan. 20, 25 to 30 carries. Hey, get a nigga about 30 carries. Fuck it. Let that nigga run for 200 plus. I think
They
y'all
gonna be in Baltimore, right?
yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's in Buffalo.
They gonna be
Yeah, no,
Buffalo.
yeah, Buffalo. They're in Buffalo.
Baltimore already won in Buffalo, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. First play of the game, Derrick Henry took off for what 80
Yeah,
yard touchdown.
It's gonna be cold as fuck. If it's gonna be even, it's supposed to be snowing here in Richmond this weekend, so you know it's about to be 12 below up that motherfucker next to that water.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, I
yeah,
didn't mean to cut you off.
I got a 28. I got 30-28 Ravens. Last minute field goal type shit.
Justin Tucker has to show up today. We ain't gonna have no doinks out this bitch hour.
Yeah, he can't be. He can't
Don't
be.
trip.
Yeah,
He
but I
can't be
think,
Clint Tucker. He got to be Justin.
man, like Cliff Paul and shit.
Yeah.
I think both quarterbacks gonna have about a good shit 70 yards rushing out this bitch.
They both might run wild, but I feel like this is like the main event of the divisional round here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Both teams can put up numbers, and they kind of mirror each other in certain areas. But I'm riding with 22 in them, so that'll be SA. Hey, our tech guy, he's making sure everything
He's
all
checking the mic. He's checking the mic.
Getting that audio right.
Yeah. So you niggas good. Keep on. Go ahead.
Yeah.
27-30.
Good shit.
27-30 Ravens.
27-30.
Man. The fact that the Ravens secondary is playing better than they did early, that's gonna put a lot of work on that receiving core for Buffalo. I think they're gonna be heavy personnel still when they running the ball. They may still use that to get a lot of those crossers off. I think that's probably something they gonna try to do. Attack that middle. I feel like I've been saying it for every game, but in this case, yeah, because that's kind of where their weak point is for the Ravens defense. So I would think they would try to get Keon over there or Kincaid, maybe Knox, one of them. And protect the ball. Josh can't get all the way to this point and then
And had that turnover fest.
and have that
Horns start coming out. I'm back, baby.
Evil Josh Allen.
He
It
can't
was
be
me all along. Again. Like this nigga sick.
Yeah, he can't have a it was me, Austin. Don't yeah, no. You know Scooby-Doo when they lift the mask up, they lift the hood of the villain. He can't be the same face. It's like
God damn it.
It's like
Why
Josh
you the nigga
Allen.
that own the mansion? Come on,
Josh
dog.
Allen. Like
The
it
nigga
can't
who
do
own the
that.
mansion.
You
Why
can't
you
do
own
that.
the spooky ass mansion?
Like when you
No,
lift
he
the
gonna
mask
be.
up, the only difference he's got like a mustache to make him seem evil. You're like, all right, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Crazy.
Yeah, he got to protect the ball. He got to be playing on that level. Same thing with Lamar. He can't.
Yeah.
No ill-advised plays. No somebody reaching around and fucking swatting the ball and fumbling. None of that. Gotta be on 10. So,
I think the person get the first gift loses.
I think whoever the coordinators, both coordinators gonna have a long day. I'm gonna just put that out there now because however they figure out a way to use containment for either one of them is gonna be key.
Yeah.
Because that's like you just trying at this point because it's like it's Lamar and fucking Josh Allen. So Um, Now the snow factor, I don't know whether that's going to play in. I don't know if they're going to let that field be snowy or they're going to try to clean it up a bit. Um, they can't play flat in the weather either though, because if they play flat, they getting ran off the field. Um,
Absolutely.
so yeah, I I think we're gonna get fireworks for sure. And the Ravens, they can't have that game that they had against the Chiefs, where they kind of let the emotions play more of a part than their actual play, where they were just all them unnecessary penalties. You can't
Oh,
have
Mhm.
that.
that.
But that was first game, and that was that illegal formation shit that they got called 9 times for on that motherfucker.
You can't have it. You just can't have it. Like
Yeah.
those, you can't let it get out of hand, and they got to keep that underneath because that can be a problem. Because
Mhm.
it really cost them in that Chiefs game. I think they just shooting themselves. So yeah, play clean. And the same go for Buffalo. They got to play clean. They don't want you don't want to be 3rd and 25. Like what are we doing? Like you don't need none of that. So um, but yeah, run the ball too. Both teams, just run the ball. Don't do this trying to who's going to get the MVP if we let them throw more. Don't do that. Win
Yeah.
the
Run
game.
them balls. I'm telling you, it's going. That weather's gonna be
The
a
team
Win the
that goes
game,
away
man.
from the run first is the team that's going to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, whoever leaves their game plan will lose.
And
That's a
that's gonna be
fact.
nigga. And that's the person gonna give up a first gift.
That's a
Pick six.
fact.
Oh shit. You know what? Dumbass. Dumb ass motherfucker. Straight up. So yeah. But who y'all? You said you got the Ravens. What you got? Who you got, Sean? Did you pick
I got the Ravens.
the Ravens? Okay. Yeah, we riding with Lamar Jackson. Yeah. I told you I'm riding with Lamar Jackson the whole way till he faced the Lions, God willing. For no other reason. I don't care what y'all say.
Because
Yes.
a white man can't jump. That's a
Y'all
black man. That's a black man.
goddamn right. That's all. Only reason I need. Say what you want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm going with Lamar Jackson. Fuck that shit. Right to the wheels fall off. Fuck that. Before we go, I want to get into some of these rumors, man. We been talking about this all day in the chat. I mean, why all of a sudden now after these niggas lose, Russell Wilson and this nigga is not him and what's his name ain't on the same page. Like
Arthur Smith.
like how all of a sudden like they lose now it's like, oh, these niggas been beefing the whole time. What? Where was this at? We can go. Wait, none of this shit. No, all of a sudden these niggas, man, I don't even fuck with Buddy. What?
That's Arthur Smith though. I don't even deal with
I
Buddy.
don't even fuck with folk. Yeah, whatever. So what y'all think the rumors came out? That mean you think because they trying to get rid of Russ, or is it Arthur Smith want that nigga gone, or what do y'all think?
They were getting rid. Russell's going to be gone anyway. He's a free agent. So
Smith
I
ass.
feel like somebody from the team done leaked it out to the press now because now that we're out of it, they might as well know. You know what I mean? There ain't no point of putting it out there while we still in contention, even though they had no chance in hell of winning a playoff game.
Do y'all? Does it make you think about Russ any different? Right? He left. Seattle. I think he was having issues there, right, with the coaching.
Him and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, and then he went to Denver. He had issues with the coaching.
Sean Payton didn't want him because that was not a Sean Payton move. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't want him.
Okay, and now he's having issues with Arthur Smith. What do y'all? Do you? Is he got? Do you think he got diva syndrome? Like, what do y'all think it is with Buddy?
Hey, Russ might be the evil one. That's the good old kissing babies, wife on my arm. I'm doing this for the team. Doing catchphrases for the teams and shit, you know. And then right behind closed door, he's an evil son of a bitch. He might be that guy.
He could be. He could be. It seems like that.
I think
Because they say they've been talking about that diva shit. They were saying shit about him on the plane, what he be doing on the team planes and shit like that, and all kinds of stuff. So,
I
hey,
think
man,
with the Arthur Smith thing, going way back, I was talking to my cousin about when they hired him, and before they really made the moves to get Russ and all that, and when they got Russ, I was like, I'm kind of confused at how that's gonna work. If you get Justin, I kind of see what you're trying to do. You're trying to develop Justin with this type of style of scheme, but with Russ, it's like that's like putting like a square in a triangle. It's like, that don't really fit, but because Russ got a certain way he liked to play, and you would think because of the way that they were run first, but when your O line's kind of depleted at certain spots, the guard and Roger Jones is not good, so it's just like you got those issues. So it's like your run game ain't there. Now it's more on Russ to make a play, and the way Russ gonna make a play, I'm going for the moon ball. That's it. Um, which it works when it works, but at some point teams are gonna try to take that away from you, and that could be the thing where you have them button heads, where it's like I'm trying to run this and get these type of designs off, and you just kind of want to off the script and deep pass. It's like, all right, that's fine, but we can do some structure too. Um, so yeah, it don't look good on Rush's resume that this coming out again because it, like I said, happened in Seattle with Pete Carroll for like 2-3 years. They was kind of clashing. Then you had the 2 years in Denver. So
he's not a really light guy. He does have he's not Aaron Rodgers smug, but he has like a like whatever do you mean smugness? Like he tries to
he
play.
got that like
Whatever do you mean? But he's smug about it though. Like what do you mean? I'm not evil. I'm just better than you, bitch. What? I'll kill you, nigga. Ain't the fuck. That's not being mean. That's a fact. What? I will smack the dog shit out of your bitch ass. That's how he. That's how he comes off.
I do think that a lot of the stuff that why he kind of was disconnected with them dudes with the Legion of Boom, I think that kind of happened in Denver, where it was kind of like we all heard the stories of how he had his own off fix off on this side and all that. I think once that stuff starts to leak, because that's leaking because things ain't going right. They winning, it ain't really but I don't know how that sets up the team morale when it's kind of like you. I didn't think he did that there with Pittsburgh. Don't feel like he did because Tom kind of run a different ship to an extent, but who knows?
That nigga was like that episode of Martin. That motherfucker was a stage play dude, and he had everybody rehearsing for the play shit, and they was coming in trying to do their little thing. And he's like, he's like, "What do you do with your spiel? What do you do?" Like that's Russ. That's Russ, yo.
I
Let
mean,
them wait. I am the star. I am writing it. I directed it. In most, I'm it. That's Russ, yo. That's how he is with niggas, yo. Because niggas can't stand him.
I mean, and I think when you're in that rut and you're losing, like you said, what you said he'd be doing, with that quote, whatever do you mean? Like that
Yeah.
energy. I don't think that's the way to. I don't think you can motivate your players like that. Like, yo, we down 10. Whatever do you mean? Like that can't be their
Like there
response.
ain't no
Like,
y'all down 10. I'm about to bring us back.
yeah.
I don't contribute to losing. I only contribute to wins. Only contribute to Super Bowls. Look at my resume. Bitch, you lost. I didn't lose. You people. You people lost.
So
Damn, he cut a WWE you people promo.
You people stink. I need better help around me. And white Legion of Boom. Like what? Hold on.
And it's gonna be a long off season, so we gonna hear more, especially if they don't keep him, which is looking like they're not, because they sound a little
Minnesota might
undecided
want to
now.
pick that nigga up. The fuck?
Who?
Minnesota. Probably get that nigga for a cheap ticket. You know what I mean?
And so if they not gonna keep Darnold, they'll just run with old boy.
Yeah.
They draft
3 years,
Carthy.
$19 million.
Yo, I see why
All
you
of
want
it,
this.
all of it.
I see the play here. I see what you want. I see what's happening.
Yeah, 3 years, 19 million. Build, get some more players around. Get some more players around you need, yo. Fuck that.
You know what makes this bad? Because that scheme would not work. It wouldn't work with him. It still wouldn't work. It'll be bad. It'll be the same result. Like, yeah, he might end up somewhere like
We're 7-12. Whatever do you mean? You know what? You gonna stop saying that shit.
he may end up somewhere like I mean, he got options. I mean, it's a few places that you don't know what the Raiders, if they're gonna throw whoever they pick out there in the fire early.
If they even can get a quarterback.
Yeah, they can. I don't know how they're gonna even figure that out, but yeah, if they don't get Shador, Cam, they probably don't get a guy, so they may go get him. I don't know. Unless they do like the Aaron Rodgers thing. Uh, but yeah,
Or some washed ass, hand me down ass nigga, dog. Fuck that nigga, yo. Time for him to retire. I also next thing, man. I look. They gonna stop hitting us. Everybody gonna stop hitting us with the. I mean, shit. Let's just take Detroit's people, yo. Like the fuck, why everybody gotta be? It's like a good spot for him. A good spot for Ben Johnson. Good spot for
This is something that you're not used to
yeah,
because you're
you're not
not
used to
used to
this.
winning. When you
Yeah.
become a
That's what I'm
winner,
saying. Let us
everybody
know,
tries
yo.
to take away from you. When you
Like,
become a
yo,
winner,
can we get
every-
be around for like 3 years or something? Like, chill the fuck out, yo. 3 Super Bowl appearances or something. Try to take
you're
our nigga.
you're you're feeling what I've been dealing with since 17. Like, even our bad year, we won 5 games. Bad coaches getting offers. I'm like, we ain't even good. Why would y'all want coaches from me right now? Like, and they took everybody but who I wanted them to take. Different conversation. But yeah, bro, that come with it. When you getting 14 wins, yeah, everybody's up for a job offer.
AG, y'all niggas looking good. AG, yo, what you think about head coaching job? Like, what are you talking about? AG, you know us, bro. It's the Jets. The Jets. Hang the phone up. Hang the fucking phone up. Don't do that. This the
Because I
Jets.
mean, you
they're
got your
offering
own division rivals.
full control over here. You can do whatever you want.
The
What?
Bears trying to get Ben Johnson.
Mm.
Who else? The Raiders.
Shit, you know, a few people. It's like 4 or 5 teams that was like, shit.
Yeah.
Call my nigga
So
BJ, yo.
yeah. So
That's
Allen,
crazy.
I mean Glenn and Ben are definitely getting calls. That's
Man,
what it is though.
we gotta win. We really gotta win. If not, they
I
try to
feel like
take our
that
whole
never
thing.
happens to Andy Reid though. Like I feel like Andy don't ever lose a coach. Like it's just dudes just be there. Like nobody take from his staff at all. Like they've been winning bowls and don't nobody leave. It's like what is going on here? Matt Nagy might leave because I think he getting I think New Orleans had interviewed him, so he may get a head coaching spot. But yeah, I
Y'all
don't
hear that
know,
stat they
bro.
said today on ESPN about Andy Reid? Speaking of him,
Huh?
about how many times it was divisional round or a championship game. Like he's played since he's been a head coach, like 42% of the time he's been in I think an NFC or whatever championship game, and I was like divisional
Think
championship.
about it. He went to the conference finals with the conference championship with the Eagles 4 years straight.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah,
he's been in, and how many times he's been in the conference championship with Mahomes? They
5.
lost. They lost to the Patriots. They went to the Super Bowl and beat the 49ers. They went to the Super Bowl, beat the 49ers. They went to the Super Bowl, lost to Tampa Bay, and they went to the Super Bowl and beat the Eagles. So that's 5 right there. So that's
and
9
then they won
times.
the Bengal joint because they lost to the Bengals.
That was the
That
AFC championship. Yep. That was yep, that was the championship
that
game.
one. So
42% of the time that nigga is in the conference. I said, God damn, they need to
bruh.
take his staff. Fuck, who on his staff? God damn, rape that nigga staff. Hey, nah, my boy, we was over here. Let me get one of them
I'm
because that's
telling you,
crazy.
man, Big
42%.
Red, bro. But the thing is, like, because even before he got Mahomes, he was winning with Alex Smith. Like,
Yeah,
he was still winning. They hadn't won, they ain't got to the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl, but he was still winning. So,
yeah,
but yeah, bro, yeah, it
that's,
is crazy.
yeah.
It is crazy. But
Um,
yeah, y'all, yeah, that's what come with it, man. And y'all might retain them. They may not take the offers. So,
I
especially if y'all
hope.
get to the bowl, niggas might not go. They may chill. So one or two, one or the other might, you know what I mean, that type thing.
Yeah,
But it depends. I don't know why Aaron looking at the Jets though. I don't get that, but
that's really fucking weird. Come
I
on over
wouldn't. I
here.
wouldn't. Out of all the jobs, I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. Come
That's a
back to me
horrible
next
place
year for
to be.
something else.
That's a horrible fucking
Because
place to
you're
be.
you're in functionality, and you're like, let me go to where it's dysfunction. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah,
They only have a GM right now. Like, no.
yeah, that's a fact. Court, what up, Nate?
Sir.
Shit. Let me get my drink set up.
And then we got anything else you want to add to that, Deontay, about that topic?
Oh no, I said what I needed to say.
What y'all think about Jerry Jones snatching the headlines?
Of course,
telling us
What are you doing?
telling us that
LeBron
he
James,
called
that's
prime.
LeBron James NFL. I'm gonna get in these headlines. Jerry Jones and LeBron James NFL. I'm gonna get in these headlines. I don't care who doing what. But that star gonna be somewhere in this motherfucking news.
Now, which part we talk about? This Deion Sanders shit or
Yeah, the
what?
Deion.
Yeah, Deion shit, yeah.
Deion's intrigued by this offer.
I ain't coaching.
Yeah.
I ain't doing none of that. Cut two. All of a sudden it's leaking, and this nigga might be going to Dallas.
Because I just find it like, because it
That'd
wasn't
be career
like
suicide.
a source. It was like Jerry was like, "Yo, y'all, I talked to Prime yesterday. Like, we didn't even ask you about none of this. Like, what are you doing?"
I believe he may go because all of a sudden it wasn't that whole. All of a sudden Mark McCarthy he free to go now. First it wasn't even none of that. All of a sudden it was just like he had to know something to just all of a sudden be like,
well,
he can go ahead and talk to somebody else type shit.
Well, when McCarthy,
but he was still on the contract at the time. He was still under contract, so they had to wait it out. He had to get permission to be able to, and Jerry wouldn't allow it. And then as soon as the contract was up, oh yeah, you can go now. Yeah. and I talked to Deion Sanders and shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but, so I think he talked to Deion. He already knew he wouldn't resign that nigga, bro.
Well, yeah, we knew that when he didn't do it before the season started.
When they didn't. Yeah. That's career suicide. They're better off hiring Kellen Moore because you know they interviewed Kellen Moore today.
Corey, you may want to head out and head back in. I think you got a real bad lag or something. I don't know if your phone on.
God damn it! All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, your shit trash, dog. Get your iPhone, nigga. Anyway,
I'll pick up where he was at. The fact he's interested says a lot. And then a report came out today that I can't remember the Colorado can't remember their name, the name of the dude, but they had a meeting or whatever talking about, the money situation for Deion. And apparently that ain't what Deion was looking for. So they're kind of at that standstill right now with that situation. So I feel like that made the Dallas thing is amplifying, giving them a little bit more leverage. Like, look, I'm getting calls from the league, brother. Like, you need to boost that check up. So it could be a lot of different things. With McCarthy, like, it's just funny though. Like you said, he blocked him from taking the Chicago interview, and then was like, "All right, we letting you go though." And it's like,
it's like soon as Deion was like, "Shit, I'm interested," he was like, "Hey, get the fuck out, my nigga. We don't need you no more. Beat it."
I don't even think it mattered if Deion was interested. I think they were already set, like, because McCarthy wanted a certain amount of years, and Jerry went with that. So I think that was separate from this whole thing. His play may have still been, I'm gonna hit Deion up after this, but I don't think
5 for 50 type shit or something.
Yeah, I think he wanted like 4 or 5 years.
Not to mention, well, am I still lagging?
You're not lagging, but you still got a little crackling in your shit.
Oh well, shit. As long as it ain't terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think honestly, because right after this Deion shit, they interviewed Kellen Moore, which was the person that they should have hired, but they chose McCarthy.
Yeah.
Like Kellen Moore was in line for that job, and then they chose McCarthy, which we all knew that wasn't going to work out. But
Kellen Moore,
if I'm Prime, I don't go to the Cowboys because what's the point? You're still gonna have getting in the goddamn way no matter how well you do.
I think it's a name.
And that was something I seen. I want to say it was ESPN. The person that's going to get the credit for the Cowboys winning is Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
you
got to
is the coach.
You need you a laptop or something, my boy.
What happened to
now you lagging again. Sick though.
And what the fuck? I'm gonna try to bring it up through different brother.
Yeah. Get you a real phone. And God damn, that's a
I wonder if
problem.
he.
I'm
I
not
wonder is
gonna
he on
take
the
that
app?
Android disrespect. My shit worked perfect, and I got an
I
I
wonder
Android.
if
told you,
he
he
on
got
the
a flip
app or
phone
he.
Android, nigga.
That nigga said we got a flip phone Android. God,
That nigga open this shit up like that. It's both hands. He got to open this shit up like that.
wait a
Then put
minute. He pulling the antenna. He pulled the antenna out that bitch like the Joker pulled out that fucking man, like he was zipping up a coat. Man,
God,
Coy, I told her I ain't gonna let these people disrespect you, man. These motherfuckers talk about your phone and shit. That nigga said you had a fucking flip phone Android.
ragged and phone.
Still better than his Apple.
We can't hear you, sir.
And
But
that nigga
but
said that you be pulling the antenna out that joint the way Jack Nicholson's Joker was pulling out the gun out the Jake. They said you pull that
Wow.
bitch out like you was zipping up a coat.
Signal work. Hold up. My signal. You gotta hold that bitch up like this.
Meanwhile, you got worms coming out of his joint.
You a hater. What? This nigga corny. No, anyway.
It ain't my fault you got the rotten apple.
Hater. Hater.
Hey, trying to steal Banks' album cover.
Hater. But no,
Does it sound better now?
a little bit.
Because I'm going through like internet instead of because before I was just doing it through the Gmail. I would, you know what I'm saying? I just brought the link up to the internet browser this time.
oh, you was on the browser. Okay,
Yeah.
it might be better on the app if you on the app. But
All right,
yeah,
I'll download the app next time.
I mean, they were talking about it today, but again, I think it's star power. I think that's why Dion would take it. I think Dion's a narcissist. I'm not hating on him. He's a narcissist for real. Most people who win like that are not. Kobe was a narcissist. Mike is a narcissist. People who he built different, but you have to be a narcissist to be that confident because you win it. He wins at everything he fucking does. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it is. That's his reality.
I think
That's that.
There's plenty of narcissists, right?
Huh?
There's plenty of narcissists who don't win.
Phone breaking up again, my boy.
God,
gotta get on the app. Gotta get on the app.
Yeah, get on the app, dog.
StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
When you say that narcissist thing, that's what I think everybody's kind of like looking at. Like, man, it sound good in the theory, but it could be bad.
I think and you're right, but I think that's why he takes the job.
I mean, I think he took the job obviously because, I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like it's a play for the leverage. Now he could go, but I feel like it's a play for the leverage for Colorado to get some things he wanted in his favor for Colorado as far as that deal. And then it's another thing too. I think this is the part that will be interesting if Jerry does this because you got to buy him out, and it's like $8 million to buy him out. Now that ain't nothing to Jerry. Jerry got the bread. That don't mean he want to spend it because he ain't never want to do that before.
He definitely, you right about that. He's definitely a cheap bastard.
And it's like, yeah, that's why I'm like, it's going to be a lot of uncharacteristic things to me to happen for this to happen. Now, like I said, they can negotiate and find some middle ground and work, but I don't know if if that's the location you want to go. I'm like, why Dak? Because they're not moving Dak. Dak has a no trade clause, so you're not moving Dak for Shador. I know everyone's saying that's going to happen.
No, not that. Yeah, I don't even think. Look, Dak might look. You know what? Dak might want to leave if Dion go. That may be the way he get up out that contract.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you like this: they gonna.
I don't think Dak. To me, if Dak didn't leave this year, don't need to leave now.
Yeah, he'll butt heads with Dion.
I don't think it
He
even.
gonna
I
butt
don't even
heads
think
with
it's
Dion.
that. I don't even think it's that. I don't even think he's gonna butt heads.
You don't?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that because Dak ain't never really butt heads with anybody else. Even though Prime is a different personality. That's the thing. It's like that's to me where it doesn't make. It's kind of like because who Jerry typically goes for, they have a certain type of personality. Where
Oh
Prime
yeah,
doesn't give you that.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Prime feels a little bit more like, yeah, I ain't going for that.
All right, so what
Now,
is
What you
say
say?
something.
still delay, huh?
No,
It's not delay, just dark now.
yeah, you just
Yeah. All right.
it feel like you playing that you got served track. Take away my anxiety. That's what the filter doing to you right now. You gotta fix that lighting.
You in the rain twirling though.
Yeah, that's how the lighting got you.
God damn. He turned on the backlight.
There we go. We good. Welcome back, bro.
Get you a lamp, nigga.
That's where my heart used to be.
Jesus Christ, dog. Anywho. Oh man. What was you saying about Dion though?
Oh no, I was just saying, I don't think him and Dak will butt heads necessarily. It may be the other guys, right?
Mm.
Maybe him and Michael might get into it. I could see that more than him and Dak. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that, and then I just think him and Jerry get into it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were to pick up Dion, do something where they make sure they pull her like Eli did. Tell them that you ain't playing if they pick you. And then he goes to Dallas on some LeBron type shit. Tim, you go to
And
AF, you go to AF, you go to ACF, whatever that shit is overseas and play ball. If they
you,
pick you, ain't gonna play for them niggas.
you,
And then he put that nigga on the team and he put Dak on a $60 million nigga on the bench until he says, I want to leave.
bro, that would be a dumpster fire of a season if I
Oh,
ever seen
absolutely.
one. Man,
Absolutely.
I to me though, I would hope that Dion has the awareness that you gotta let Shador be his own man too. Like he gotta build his own name outside of
Yeah.
what they've done so far is dope.
Yeah.
Now let's see where he go beyond this. You know what I'm saying? I would like to think he would look at it that way instead of being like, let me coach my son in the league too. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah,
He ain't
I
go.
mean,
You ain't
you
gotta do
know,
all that, boy. Let him rock, man. Let him
yeah,
figure
let
this
him
shit
let him
out.
cook. Like
Because
Absolutely.
so,
Dion was interested in Vegas because Vegas has the ability to go up and get Shador, and they need a quarterback. So he was
because
like Vegas.
that's who I was talking about. Like we was just talking about with the whole, however they figure out how to get up there to get him. You know what I mean? Because it all
Yeah,
depends on if he falls. Because he most likely might. Because it's looking like Cam Ward gonna go to Tennessee. So,
yeah.
um,
With Drew Aller choosing to stay another year, that helped because they had a lot of mock drafts was
yeah, a
having
lot of
that.
people had him going high, which
Mhm.
I don't. He's too raw to me. He got to stay for sure.
He reminds
He,
me a lot of that Mettenberger that went to
oh,
Tennessee.
I
He
know you're
came
talking
from
about.
played out a prep school out Charlottesville. Like he big, got the cannon, but
That's really it.
Yeah.
Like
when he got to the league, he couldn't adjust. You know what I'm saying?
the
That
thing.
speed was a little too much for him.
Yeah, I think Drew. That was the best thing Drew could have did because I didn't see it. Everybody was like, "Man, you gotta check out Drew," and I'm like, "What are y'all? This
Yeah.
What are
is
you
not
niggas
gonna
looking at?
work."
You niggas looking at? Now,
But I
I think if he take the job, man, I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it past him.
Cause Shador
He's a
probably
limelight
go to
type
the
nigga,
Raiders
huh?
for real. Because I think Brady's interested. That's
yeah,
why I think he's trying to get Ben out there or one of those offensive guys. So, um,
and
you
I think
know,
that's a organization that need a philosophy change. Like I understand the bigger, faster, stronger shit, but bro, you got to pick some guys who can actually play. You can't keep picking these dudes because of they combine numbers are outrageous, and then you get them and you're like, bro, this dude sucks. Now
That's another thing. They fall in love with the combine number. Like
you run a 4.2, the Raiders interested automatically.
yeah.
This nigga
Don't care
fast. Let's
about
get
none
him.
of the other
What?
stuff.
We trading
Blake
now for the people who run a 4-2. Whoa, you can't catch
Yeah.
though.
Because
You
I,
run a
drop.
4-2. Can't catch. You run a 4-2.
Because I
Don't matter.
think sometimes you can have a bad day. Like Keon Coleman, he had like a rough combine compared to the other Florida State boys. Like he had the worst one, and everybody was like, I don't know about Keon. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that. That's an athlete overall. The boy played basketball and football.
It's
You
like,
can
dude,
work with that. But
and I think it's like the thing about the combine, which I think is the dumbest shit. You'll have the same guy say, "Oh, when you watch him on film, he's spectacular," and then the combine he doesn't put up great numbers, and it's like, "Oh, that's gonna hurt him." Wait a minute. So
yeah,
when he was playing football, he was great, but at the underwear Olympics, the numbers aren't there. So now all of a sudden
Underwear Olympics is
bro, that's what they call the combine because they basically in t-shirts and shorts.
that sound real zesty, dog. That sounds zesty. Jesus Christ.
that's what
But they
call
come
it.
up with analysis like this, and then when the guy gets to the league and he flying past people, they're like, "Oh, gee, I watched the film," and it's like, bro, y'all notice when the kid got invited, he was like that.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of guys that ran 4.5s, then you see him in the league, and dudes are getting left. Like not even in the screen with him. It's like you didn't see him do the same shit in college that you couldn't tell he was gonna
What did
pass.
Barry run? What didn't Barry run a 4.5, 4.6 in combine at the time?
He ran a 4.5, almost like a 4.58.
Yeah,
And
and you can't catch this nigga from behind. Pause.
not even in the same screen.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and sometimes those evaluations, like draft evaluations, they will trick you.
yeah,
Sometimes they hit it. Sometimes they get it real wrong. Because if you look at Aaron Donald's evaluation, you'll be like,
yep.
Jesus Christ, they
He
missed
ran
this.
a 4.7 40, but his 10-yard was like 1.4. That's flying. Aaron Donald's never gonna run 40 yards, babe. If he running 40 yards, he's scoring a touchdown the other way.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Diamond. They be like Clowney. He ran a 4.48. But when you watch Clowney, ever since he was a rookie, that boy ain't fast. He's just long, so he eats up yards because he's a strider.
And that's a good comparison because they was in the same draft. And when
Yeah.
you look at Aaron,
Really? I ain't know that.
Yeah. Clowney was number 1. Khalil Mack was 4. Aaron Donald was like 13.
What was that? 2015?
Maybe
14 or 15. I can't remember right now. But
no, Aaron Donald, what, 11 years?
No, I think only they played 9.
Nah, he made it because he retired at 32.
That's about 9 years. He's 23, right? 20.
It's either 9 or 10.
That was like 9. I don't think he played like 11 years. I mean, he was talking about that like he gonna retire so early type shit.
Yeah, I think
talking about he was like 7, 8 years in when he's talking about retiring.
And he played 2 more years. Yeah, he retired at 10 on the head.
Yeah,
because I think he was like 31, turned 32 that year.
8. He was planning on stopping at 8, but he won the bowl at 8, something like that.
Yeah.
So, but no, Clowney was the name out of it. Like you said, Khalil Mack. That's Khalil Mack. You get it. But when you look at the career, it ain't even close. Like
Aaron Donald,
Clowney still look like he's still one of the dudes. But it's like what Clowney was expectations were is what Khalil and Aaron were like.
They expected him to be like the next Bruce Smith, and he didn't. He didn't sack numbers. And it's like, one, he went to the wrong system because the Houston Texans screwed him by playing him at outside linebacker. So his whole first 4 years, he was getting hurt every year because he's not an outside linebacker. He don't have the hips.
Yeah, he's a
now you 7 years in. It's like,
edge,
you put your hand in the dirt. Yeah, nigga, you knew that from the film. What was you making him stand up for? I don't drop in cover.
Yeah, he ain't do none of that.
I don't know
and
why
the team suffered because every team would just throw to the running back right at Clowney. He's not going to make that play. They thought because he was
Clemson's
do it
South
all.
Carolina, right? He was South Carolina.
Yeah, that's why he went to the Panthers. He's from that area, so when he retired, shit, he already did. He's like right down the street from where he grew up. He's from Carolina.
Has he made a Pro
college,
Bowl? Has he made a Pro Bowl?
I think 2.
2? That's it?
Because he's always been hurt,
Yeah,
and he's been in a system where
He had
they had
foot issues when he came into the league, didn't he?
knee and hip,
Knee and hip. Okay.
which tells you a defensive end who has to stand up and drop in coverage. You need knees and hips. He's a hand in the dirt, straightforward guy.
He never had a foot injury on his first rookie year, something like that. He was out.
He played his rookie year.
It was something. I thought it was like his first couple. He thought he had a foot injury or something.
He might have.
That was knee and hip all at the same time. For his rookie year, I think he had like 9 sacks. The second, third, fourth, fifth year, I think he had 9 sacks total through like 3 or 4 years because he stayed hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt a lot.
Yeah, I
And
know
he
one of
became a journeyman. He's been playing for a bunch of different teams.
Yeah,
He played for Houston. He played for us. He played for Baltimore. He's played for Carolina,
Cleveland.
I'm missing from
He
that.
played for Tennessee or he played for the Commanders.
He played for us.
Tennessee.
Okay, no, you said us. I thought back in the day. I don't know when you left Washington. When I thought it was like 2015, 16, something like that. So I didn't know if that was the time.
It was like the alternate team or his grandpa's team. I don't think that, to my knowledge, Deontay's always rooted for the Titans.
We had 2 teams, and I guess that was right, something like that.
No, I want to see him prosper. That's Popeye's team.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Clowney kept getting hurt. That's how J.J. Watt became the man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that. I do remember that. And then lastly, we gonna talk about Massage Watson. So all of a sudden, him and Stefanski's not having the best relationship.
I believe it.
It that's clear as day.
Yeah,
You're talking about them saying that he didn't want to buy into the offense and wanted to do his own thing, so they had to scheme up shit for him.
yeah.
But if you notice, when other quarterbacks was in there, the offense looked way better because they bought into what the scheme was supposed to be.
When Jameis gets in there and everybody's like, Jameis looking pretty good, it's like, yeah, Deshaun definitely was on some.
You gotta stop being a diva, dog, and you out here looking like some shit. You don't have the right to be a diva, dog, at this point in your career.
It's bad.
Knock it off.
He
You do not have the. You cannot be a blonde haired bimbo at this late in your career. No one. You're this close from not even being in the league anymore, sir.
And your track record says stay away from it.
The only reason you have a job right now is literally because no one wants to cut you because you make so much fucking money.
Exactly.
Other than that, you have a job. You be doing this pie with us. When I was in the league, you said your bitch ass down.
Got a lot of people gonna be joining this pod, bro. I'm keeping a track list of everybody that's gonna be joining us.
You better be one. He'll tell you.
Deshaun Watson, Ezekiel Elliott.
All over here. We got all the football gaps.
Food court. Then we're gonna name this shit the NFL food court.
I think Court said Kenny Pickett was coming too.
They all coming over here.
He co-host.
Russ gonna be on the pod with a blonde wig on. Everything you mean? Oh God, I don't even know what the fuck you.
If Russ come, he got to bring Sierra and the kids with him. They got to be like a family group. You can't bring them
all in one screen. Let me talk.
We gonna need somebody
say this now.
Have all them white.
If
like,
y'all will not realize how we'll get comments, then they'll be mostly Craig because that'll be the most like
Jesus Christ
spammed comment section.
Russ will pull a Drake and have that nigga sue. I'm suing the commenter. I'm suing the person who's making the comments about me and my husband. I mean my wife. What? Hey yo, you got to chill.
Because that's gonna be the comment.
Yeah.
Like
fuck Sierra and her wife. God damn.
Yeah, Sierra and his wife on here. Like, wait, what? Like,
that nigga says that. That nigga said Russell Wilson is Sierra's wife. hates Russ, dog.
He hates him.
He hate that nigga, bro. Fuck that whole ass nigga. God damn. So,
Bro, we was watching the Raven game. Anytime Russ started tricking it up, he was like,
yeah, I
that's what I
caught
like
a
to
few
see.
memes came this way. I'm like, bro, the game ain't even over yet. Oh, fuck that whole ass nigga. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But
But
yeah.
it's,
I believe it. Cause Stefanski, bro, he was when he had Flacco won comeback player of the year. Like
And that was only half a season.
that was half the year. So it's like Flacco got another job because of that. It's like, bro.
Flacco then took the job of Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Then
I'm
he
just gonna
tested
top
great.
up, be a bridge guy. But it's like, bro, you the math says it's you. So yeah, Watson tripping.
It's sad that it comes out like that a lot, man. It's like these players really be divas, especially these quarterbacks, and making all this money, and they start losing. Especially, it's like people don't talk right away. You start to see a lot of these things come out and happen, and you're like,
But you kind of could feel that team was kind of trying to force their support to like him. It just felt
yeah,
that way. Because the way that when Winston came in, it looked like a different. They were losing. Their record,
yeah,
they below 500. They playing like they got a shot.
yeah.
They won't do
That's how
none of that with Deshaun. So it's just like you kind of can see it through the players. It's bad, man. But
That nigga, they making memes about this nigga playing in white snow and hyped to take this L. You're like, what the fuck? This nigga talking about I need the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes, and the team is behind him. You can do it. No, you can't. You're gonna lose.
like a
Like,
turkey.
they
and
behind this nigga,
for real,
dog.
if they don't keep him right, he gonna get another job because of this. He gonna get another nice backup job somewhere.
Yeah,
You draft a quarterback. They're
he starting the Jets next year.
Yeah, whoever drafts a quarterback, they probably gonna get Jameis.
if
He
Cleveland
starting the Jets
draft
next year.
quarterback, they're gonna cut Deshaun Watson and they're gonna keep Jameis or bring back Flacco. They're not gonna. I'm telling you, Jameis. I mean, not Jameis, but Deshaun Watson might be done for real. Plus, he
They're
re-injured.
Cleveland, so they'll go get Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is out there. He gonna be out there.
The Giants might pick that nigga up, yo.
The Giants gonna get their quarterback in the draft.
They might pick him up. Pick that nigga up.
If y'all take or they not now. Please don't get your door. Don't ruin that kid.
Cleveland gonna get Shador or the Giants? Which one?
I think the Giants.
I'm not playing. He gonna be like, if you pick me, I'm not playing.
Well, I told you, I don't believe in that shit. The motherfuckers say that shit, they not gonna turn down this money. They not gonna not get no money. So if a motherfucker claim that shit, I'll pick the motherfucker anyway.
I agree with you.
I told you,
Eli's situation's different. His family got money, so he can afford to be like, nah.
He got a different, like every football, like outside of maybe Dion's name, you really can't pull that off. Like Eli had that name in the building already. Like Archie.
I told you, I would have kidnapped Bronny. And their contract for the first year would have been like 5 years, 70 million, and I'd have put him on a bench. Just to fuck with LeBron.
You be trying to get fired at all of these hypothetical
I'm telling you,
jobs. Like,
I'm telling you, they would hate me. They'd be like, Gary, why'd you do this,
bro?
The moment that contract ink dried, you would have been fired.
And I would be like, why y'all fire me? Y'all messing this up. They say y'all gonna do this between me and
And it would have been one of them firings where you don't even get paid after you get fired because you did something so stupid.
Yeah, they found a loophole to not pay you. Like they found a loophole to
this is
blatant negligence.
LeBron.
Negligence.
Me and LeBron, all right? Stay out of my business.
If you do that, you know the calls is coming. The clutch is calling everywhere to get you knocked off. Like, yeah, fire him.
Like, nah.
Indefinite suspension without pay.
Bill contract. You can't cut me unless I want to leave.
They ain't got to cut you. They suspend your ass and keep you away from the team.
Nope. Then Bronny coming with me.
Bronny coming on a sabbatical. That's what they'll do first. They'll put you on sabbatical. So then they'll fire you like in the off season. So it won't be no like drama.
I be on my TO.
Somebody'll be doing your job, but they just won't be called the GM.
Yeah, I be going crazy. I be on my TO. Should I call all the media over there? And I be doing sit-ups in the yard.
Nigga, you an ATO.
Yeah, see, all my gut. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, y'all niggas listen to the game. Fuck that.
With
What?
Jimmy Butler,
Oh,
and then Paul-
Yeah, and you know these networks like drama, so you'll be on First Take eventually.
oh yeah, I'm getting on there. All this because of Bronny. Yeah, fuck that nigga.
we'll
Well, not
bring
Bronny.
back
I got no issue with Bronny. Fuck LeBron. So all this to fuck with him. That's more all this to fuck with that dude. But no, we gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on the next podcast. Take your time. Peace. Yeah, fuck that nigga, man.
That man said he gonna give Bronny